Hey, welcome. Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. It was a little quiet, but we are starting out at the very beginning because I guess that's where I left myself last time. Not that I really remember or anything, and not that I really mind starting at the beginning either. I like just playing this game versus specifically making progress. I mean, I'll make progress eventually, but hey there, Badman. Welcome, PackVim. Welcome, any lurkers. Anyone in the VOD. Hi, how's it going? Hope things are doing well with you. I'm doing pretty well. I had kind of a revitalizing weekend. I almost said weekend. Let me get into the game. Hold on. Okay, I had a nice day. I picked up more stuff from the old place, and besides that, I've done a fair bit of hanging out and watching a bunch of my favorite streamers' streams, which is pretty nice. Because I might be a VTuber, but I mean, I started out as a VTuber fan, of course. It's really weird to me that there are people that like, hey, welcome Nerdy Girl, welcome Muns. It's really weird to me that there are people that like, I don't know, get into VTubing and like aren't like aware of VTubing before. I don't know. I guess like that has to be the case for some people because someone had to come first and stuff. But I don't know. Like a lot of the reason why I'm in VTubing is because of the people that inspire me. So it's like I wonder. I have a lot to credit them for because I feel like they gave me the inspiration and courage to be myself and forge my own path, you know? And I feel like I'm doing that gradually. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been a lot of fun so far, and regardless of what happens, I'm still going to be having fun in the weeks and months coming forth. Oh, that's 2 I'm going to hit. Of course, some stuff is a little up in the air for me. I'm not really sure how certain things are going to go, but that's just life, you know. I'm very fortunate that things have turned out a lot better than I hoped in a lot of situations, and I don't know. Finally, a stream to finish my drawing with. Yes, you can enjoy the jumping ASMR and my talking, because I tend to be kind of extra chill in Jump King streams because I don't know, it's funny because like I don't know, like some people I feel like would maul like extra bad in a game like this, but like this game like makes me mauled a lot less than other games. Like MTG makes me mauled like way more than this. This is like relaxing for me to play. Even if I fall far, it's more just funny than anything. Like depending on how because I'm usually not beholden to my progress too much because I know I'm gonna get there eventually. Short-term progress, short-term setbacks is fine because I mean you run up. Yeah, that was a little bit too far forward. I should just not use 100% jump there really. Short-term setbacks are fine. It's all about you know, chipping away at it and Hey, welcome, Derpy Duck. Well, happy to have you. Well, it depends on your definition of stock, but that might be okay, you know. Everybody has differing definitions of certain words. One person's targeted or harassment can be another person's hell yeah, thank you for drawing lewd art of me, or something, you know what I mean? I know. Oh, post that I'm live. Yeah, good point. You know what you said, but you're here anyway, bad man? Yes, I told myself I wouldn't feel bad if you ended up coming, because I don't want to feel bad when you're around. So I just hope that you're getting enough sleep these days, and yeah. I mean, I definitely have a really weird relationship with sleep. Personally. Let's see. I don't know if I should post the link again. I always don't know what I should do. What's the best format? Like do I just say now live and assume people will know to go check my channel? Do I post the link, but I posted it already before, or do I just retweet the link? But then, or should I just put it in a second time, you know? But then will like Twitter frown at me, like basically doing the same post twice in a row because I posted the same link twice in a row? So maybe it's better to quote retweet. See, that's a little bit of a peek into my thought processes. And depending on where I stop in those thought processes is kind of what I end up doing a post now live. Put in a couple tags. Honestly, that's like one reason why I think the idea of like having a manager is cool. Although I like appreciate having the freedom as an indie. Like at the same time, I see that like it'd just be nice being able to like ask somebody like a lot of questions, because I always have a lot of questions, but I don't always have the best person to ask, and you know I'm always like. There's always like an internal voice that's like telling me like, you know, you can just Google it, don't ask people, you'll annoy people. So, and I don't really have like VTuber friends that I can just kind of chat with and be like, hey, what do you do for X, you know? That's probably more my fault than anything, because I haven't been reaching out properly. But yeah, if you're not done by 2 hours after you start, you're gonna make yourself leave. That's fair. We'll see about how long I go. I mean, 2 hours is probably a decent starting length, but past that, I'm not sure. Also, you have no music playing unless it's intentional for a chill stream. I have no music playing because the game's gonna provide a little bit of music here and there and sound. And I figured this would be more of like a chill ASMR-y night stream, especially since it's like a late night stream. It's like 1 a.m. for me. And for people that, you know, in the US, it's going to be pretty late. So I figured something a little bit more relaxing, you know. Oh no. No wait, did I? No wait, I thought I did that. Hold on. I could have sworn I shook this. Oh, it's just really strong, I think, because I didn't... I typically drink, like... I usually don't drink plain water. I usually drink, like, Crystal Light, and I, like, mix stuff into my water to drink it. But yeah. Not trying to be creepy, by the way, just trying to be funny. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. I understand. I know that sometimes I can be kind of like oblivious to people joking around at times, but I don't like begrudge it. And also like if I can have situations where I know to shit around, like when I'm with somebody that like we're on the same page and we kind of know each other decently, like it can be really fun, like talking and messing around with stuff, you know. I can sometimes, you know, I don't know. I feel like there's a side of me that you haven't quite seen because you haven't seen me interact in person with another person yet, like interact over voice, you know. It's been pretty much all just me. Like, it literally has been all me. The only other voices have been, like, from in-game voices, you know? I haven't conversed with anybody on stream in, like, almost 450 streams. I wonder if that's kind of, like... I don't know if that's maybe sad, but, Man, I'm trying not. I don't want to like. I don't want to like. Feel like I'm trying to play up like melodrama or anything, but. Oh, okay, is making noise. Hey. Oh shit. You get scared by the controller dropping. All right, we're gonna have some cat ASMR now. This is Okayu. Yeah, she purrs like an engine. It was really like it's so memorable to me. Like the first time I held her when I went to the shelter and looked at her when she was a kitten, and she was just purring like she was just like wrapped in a blanket and handed to me, and I'm just like looking down at her, and like she's just like staring up at me with wide eyes, and like she's just rumbling like an engine, like really loudly, and I'm like, oh my god, she's so cute. I'm like, this was made to be. Yeah, okay. I need to figure out like how to do cat ASMR better. I just kind of like hold Okayu up to the mic, and it seems like the most noise is produced like around her mouth, but I don't know if there's like a better way to mic her. I have to look into that. Honestly, ASMR is another realm that I want to go into at some point. It's just a matter of like, I don't know. Hold on, let me turn on the game music again. It's kind of quiet. How's my cats been doing in the new home? Oh, they've been doing pretty good. Okayu is mostly calmed down now. She seems to be kind of relaxing. She spends a lot of time like just around the house, just kind of chilling. I think she's kind of sad that of the move, or like she feels off, but like she's been more social and more normal. Like just now she was just meowing behind me and then came and walked up to me and flooped over, so let me picked her up, you know. One of my cats purr pretty loudly. You can hear it through doors if you're lucky. Yeah. Oh wow. If you're open to suggestions, I'm a huge fan of ear picking, ear cleaning ASMR. The main issue is that I don't have an ASMR microphone that has like ears. I just have a Yeti microphone that I know, like that's the one that I use for just general, you know, for everything. But I don't know. I know people use it for ASMR, so I think it'd be cool to do a bona fide ASMR stream, even though I realize that my streams are already kind of ASMR. But I can do like a talking stream, maybe like a experiment with talking pretty quietly, a lot quieter. I think my sound settings are up to snuff. I spent a while on them, and sometimes I worry, and I worry that I forget how my settings are, and then if it breaks, having to refix it, you know, is kind of a pain. Cause I have like a carefully configured compressor and limiter and some other stuff, you know. Let me see. The main thing is the compressor that basically keeps the louds from getting too loud, so there's a roughly even volume throughout. I mean, if you guys notice that, like, you can pretty much, I'm audible regardless of how quiet I speak. Like, I can speak very quietly like this, and you can still hear me, you know. But if I'm talking like loudly like this, then you can hear me as well. But so it's not. I like took me a while to figure that stuff out. Is the Yeti the fluffy one? It's not fluffy on its own, but you could add fluff to it, I think, if you I don't know. You probably just have to put something on the top of it. The Yeti is the one that like looks like a bullet. That's like, just like a, you know. I'm trying to think how to describe it. It's kind of shaped like a pill. People said that the blue Yetis are bad, but I think they're more than adequate for the price. I mean, like, that's the thing, though. Like, saying it's good or bad, like, that doesn't mean much because, like, you know, if Gordon Ramsay is saying this is bad for his restaurant, it might be more than good enough for my dinner party, say, or something. You know what I mean? Like bad is so relative that it's like, you know, you really gotta know like what the person you're talking to really know what they mean when they say good or bad. Like think about it like this. Like imagine a random person on the street walks up to you and then points at someone and says that person's a bad person. Like, what do you know now? You know literally nothing. You know like absolutely nothing. Like you know that this person thinks this person is bad, but you have no idea like why. You have no idea like the values of either. Like it doesn't tell you anything. It just tells you that like it tells you who's on what side basically. I am opposed to that person, you know, is what you're saying essentially, right? Might have to see yourself out. All right. Take care, bad man, and thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Put mobile microphones on them so you can stream their noise. That's an idea. Although I wonder how you get the range and stuff. Oh no, I did the oblivious to joke thing again. I'm gonna go back to playing Jump King. I sort of forgot about the game. Let's see, I need a less than 100% jump. I need like what? 65%? That was a little less than 65, but still worked. Alright, let's see if I... Oh, I overshot that, yeah. That's fine. It's way better to overshoot than to undershoot. Because you overshoot, you end up 1 screen back. If you undershoot, you end up like 4 or 5 screens back. Shit. I'll make sure Batman doesn't get lost on his way out. I can hear the crickets outside. Wait, my crickets? Or the crickets were from the game, because the whatchamacallit is in... Oh shit. Hey, that's pretty cool. The crickets are in like the starting zone. We do have like, it's, I honestly don't know like what the wildlife sounds here, for sure. Oh, you're crickets? The place I'm living in definitely like sounds and feels different from where I lived before. So far I kind of like it, and it's not that far from where I used to live, so it's not like today, like I went somewhere that I normally go to, and it was just like it was just like 10 more minutes away, you know? Or like 20, I don't know. It's not that long, like, usually watch with Bluetooth earbuds, but they are charging right now so I could hear the wilderness. Ah, okay. Man, I love VTubers. I don't know if that's like a parasocial thing to say, but probably not, because I'm just, that's more of like to general in general. But I just love VTubers. They're just great. Like I have to be careful because like, if I make more money, I'll just want to give more money to other VTubers. But like, I don't know, I don't know if I could say I love them if I only watch one. Yeah, I'm like a member to like, I'm not sure how many it is currently. I think it's maybe like 7 or 8. I'm a member to like 7 or 8 VTubers. Oh shit. I don't know. I'm like... The thing is though that like, that's like... I don't know. I can't say I enjoy VTuber as much as I used to. I think as where I am is still okay. Oh yeah. I mean, there's just a number of VTubers that I really like and look up to, and want to openly support. Mostly a matter of there being too many to focus on. Yeah, there are definitely like so many to focus on, and like it makes me feel bad, you know, because I wanna like there's so many more VTubers that I like than I'm able to check out at any given time. I realize that I can only like get a very small slice of the total. And it's pretty much just a matter of like random, like what I happen to catch at the time, you know? I mean, I could look at specific people to see what their schedule is and if I'm feeling like, but you know, a lot of the times I'll be busy at different times of the day, and I'll, you know, depending on when I'm looking for a stream, today was nice because I got to watch Pippa, Sheena, and Tenma. I got to watch all three of them today, which is cool. I haven't watched a Tenma stream in a while. Tenma likes a lot of the similar games that I like Blasphemous, Dark Souls, or not. Well, I mean, she's definitely played a lot of Elden Ring, but Isaac Noita, now she's playing Slay the Spire. She seems to have similar sensibilities that I do to like games, and kind of liking the kind of slightly more niche, obscure, and roguelite games. I mean, we definitely both like roguelites. I like roguelites a lot. I don't know if I'd call them my favorite genre, because it's hard to pin it down specifically as like roguelite is, even though I do play a lot of roguelites. But it's more like roguelite is one of my favorite ways to present a game, because it's a very digestible amount of game to me. Like it's pretty intimidating. Like I used to be able to play games like Final Fantasy VII, and you know the other like the RPGs and lots of other games that take like, you know, like 40 hours or, you know, a long time. But that's intimidating as fuck. Like roguelites are nice because, you know, they're like, and you can just like, you know, sit down for a session and you roughly know how long it's gonna last, give or take, depending on the situation. Any chance for a Noita stream? Well, I'm always open to people suggesting games that I've played in the past or games that I haven't played. And I definitely checked out some to various effects. Like I remember someone suggested Retropolis, and that ended up being really fun for a while. I'll probably go back to that at some point, because honestly, like I often don't play a game to completion. I play it like until it's, I don't know, my urge to play it falls behind other things that I want to do at the time, and then I stop playing it. That's essentially, it's all just competing priorities. Like I kind of let myself take a day off today, because I realized that like with the move and how I normally do it, and the fact that when I was supposed to maybe take a hiatus or a few days off, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna keep on streaming. You know, I have to still be able to, I don't know. I need to indulge in the things that I like, because it kind of rejuvenates my spirit, and then I can be better for other people, you know. I don't know, and like today for me, I did a lot of hanging out on the Face Connect Discord. And I don't know, it just kind of reminded me that, like, whatever happens is, like, I mean, it's fine. Because, I don't know, I still feel connected to everybody. And, I mean, that's ultimately what I want, is to feel connected to people that are, that I think are cool and positive influences that I get along with, of course. I'm tired of and it's kind of nice because, like, I feel like I don't have to worry about getting into drama ever, like in my VTubing career, probably, because the only drama I've ever had in my life was, like, basically, like, stuff that wouldn't come into play due to the fact that I'm a VTuber, because, like, just, I don't know, like, trying to think of how the best way to say it. Oh man, my tummy is rumbling. I just realized how hungry I am. I'm in a bunch of Discord servers, only active in the ones that have my friends in it, also my own. Getting into big communities like that is daunting. Yeah, well, the thing is that, like, see, I got on, like, the thing is that I've gravitated between communities, and I've gotten pretty invested in some communities, but, like, in a lot of those cases, someone in a prominent point of, like, position of attention or popularity in the group, like, I got on their bad side, and then they turn a portion of the group against me, and you have some of the group that's like, oh yeah, that's bullshit, and then you have the other part of the group that's like, and basically, like, I've picked up a lot of antis in some of my not even antis, it's like specifically like one person, right, or like two people, and that are driving the whole thing, and then you basically have the people that are like, that agree with that, like, there's hardly anybody that actually supports the my anti. There's people that either, like, are, like, supportive of my side, or, like, don't want to be involved, or just kind of, like, I don't know. Let's see if I can make this jump. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it. It just sounds kind of sad. Yeah, I don't know. I've dealt with some annoying people in my life. I'm not saying all the communities I ever, like, got involved in were bad, but the major community I was part of from, like, high school to early college, and then the next major community I was part of from, like, mid college to late college, like, both ended up having, like, one person that just, like, I got on their bad side, and they just were, like, completely irrational asshats, and yeah, just made things insufferable. And it was just annoying that, like, there's nothing I could do, you know? It'd be like, oh, everyone's hanging out at that person's house, tough luck, you know? Or hey, people got invited to this party, but hey, they didn't invite you because they invited the other person instead, you know? And like honestly, and usually in those cases of popularity, they invited the other person because the other person was like closer to like the party organizers or you know certain key people. You know, it's all like cults of popularity and stuff. Like, what are you doing? Hold on a second, I'll cut you knock something down. It's just all like dumb. Oh. Dumb cults of popularity and you know, the reason I lost is because I wasn't willing to like be a scumbag about it. You know, I was willing to be like civil and not and okay, you know, while the other person was just like no, fuck Kumiko, like I'm just gonna be an auntie, you know, and I just don't want. That's why I kind of withdrew from any like mid to large size community. I've only ever like dabbled ever since undergrad, really. So it's probably been like 10 years since I've, no, not maybe a little less than that, maybe like 6 to 8 years or something since I've been in like a big, like a somewhat large community. You know, that's partially why I want to join agencies so badly, is like I want to be part of something like that again. But I don't want it to turn out like all the other times. And at least with VTubing, like, you know, I don't know, like at least with VTubing, like the stuff that would happen to me at times can't really happen because like, you know, I'm like it revolves around me in a way, you know, so I can kind of curate and manage things and keep toxic elements out and the like, you know. But yeah, people suck. And like I even started to like grow resentful of like the people that were like still positive towards me in some of these groups because they still did nothing. They still like and then there was like one time and near the time that like ended up me like basically like just saying fuck that whole group was like I thought it so much time had passed and people would have probably just gotten over it because it was really dumb. It was really dumb stuff, like fucking practically playground drama. And sad, pathetic. Well, hey, on the other hand, you're fostering your own instead. Yeah, that's essentially how I'm kind of looking at it, you know. I can keep things from. I mean, ideally, that's the idea is to, you know, keep things positive. If it was lasting that long, saying fuck it at that point was the best choice. The thing is, it was hard because I had like positive memories and associations with a lot of those people that like, you know, I hung out with over all those years. But like, it just eventually got to the point where it's just like, no, just nobody would want to make a stand. It's kind of like in the Proto Men, like, you know, the will of one, like, everyone just stood around and did nothing. Like, I want friends that would actually defend me. It says here in my contract that I'm legally obligated to do so. Oh jeez. Just press the button, it'll show up. Well, I appreciate it. You're not actually legally obligated, but I mean, it's see, I don't know if, like, honestly, I don't know if that's like noble or pitiful that like like, honestly, I don't even care about like the money or the fame that much, really. It's mostly just about Bloodborne, but with Jump King mechanics. I still have to play Bloodborne. I've been seeing other people playing it, like Sheena and other people. But I've never played it myself. I do have a PS4 or two, so I could play it. At some point, I'll stream Bloodborne. I don't know. Sorry, I feel bad. I've been getting like emotional a lot lately. I feel like I should be keeping it together better than this. I think I don't know about Bloodborne is a lot of people don't like how it's not 60 FPS. See, I went so long with like crappy video cards that like, I mean, I think I noticed now, but like, you know, for a long time I just didn't care that much. Damn, I used too much power there. Don't feel bad, we're here to listen to what you have to say. Yeah, but I'm trying to look appealing to, you know, Hell's Kitchen. They don't want a chef that cries. You don't cry in the kitchen. Well, I guess the thing that the thing that Hell's Kitchen is code for has more crying than a kitchen, probably, but. I don't know. Probably just as much swearing, yeah. I mean, I honestly don't know, like, how much I have to avoid talking about it. Like, I'm always so paranoid about talking about stuff. I know I should, yeah. But, I guess I've been doing okay so far, like, avoiding direct mention to anything. But I don't think I have to keep it a secret that I'm, like, aiming for agencies. Like, it can be kind of silly to expect me not to with all of my aspirations and the people I look up to, you know. And I just don't want to burden anybody either. That's why I'm glad I can, like, you know, I can stream freely or relatively freely as I can, I don't know, I can get some social interaction on, like, my terms as well as doing something, Hold on a second. I don't like saying things like I'll always be here for that reason. I mean, I don't think you have to say, like, stuff like that to comfort me. But I do appreciate it that you can. Oh, hold on. I think Okai wants to get out, and I closed the. I usually leave the bathroom open. Go ahead. I should probably get like a model update that involves having a little bit of like tears or something. Cause with how much I end up tearing up, it's kind of silly that I don't have something like that. Shit happens, you know. I just like being clear on things. Yeah, I mean, I definitely like to be clear on things too. I like everybody being on the same page and kind of understanding what's going on. I think the killer to relationships is bad communication. I don't know. It's hard for me to predict like what the near future is gonna even look like. Like, I don't. I mean, this. We'll see. We'll see what things are like come Halloween, but. I guess I should consider what I want to do for like. I might just consider the rest of the month. I don't know. Put a tissue box in front of me. Oh, I have a tissue box like right here. Basically in front of me. So. Oops. Should be getting to sleep soon. Wishing you the best. Alright, thank you for hanging. Hold on a second. Thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate your words. So, have a good rest of the night and sleep well. I had good sleep yesterday, so I think it's okay to mess it up today. Well, I'm glad you got good sleep yesterday. I can't say that I really have been getting that great of sleep lately. I've just been... I can only stay asleep for like an hour at a time. Less than 2 hours for sure. It's somewhere between 1 and 2 hours each time. Tending towards less time than more. And the thing is that I'll get up and then I'll not want to go back to sleep right away. I'll find myself unable to go back to sleep right away. But then if I get up and I just start doing stuff, it won't be too long till I'm like tired because you know I'm so tired I haven't slept much. So I'll like just go lie down again once that happens. So it's a bunch of periods of like me sleeping for like a short while, then getting up for a little bit, and then going right back to sleep for a little bit. And I did that like maybe like 4 or 5 times probably over the course of the day. I'm not sure. And there's also like there's just so much stuff that I want to do and like everything's competing for my attention. it can be kind of difficult sometimes. I just hope I'm not screwing anything up with how I'm being. I don't know. I feel like I have a lot to give, so... And then I'll continue to have a lot to give for a long time still. I'm also unconscious fear of fucking up everything. It's a little crippling. Yeah! Oh man, so you too? Well, fist bump, a little bit of solidarity, because honestly that's like one of my biggest issues is being terrified of like fucking up, and then people just get, because it's happened like multiple times where like someone just got mad at me and for saying or doing the wrong thing, and then they turned on me forever, and it was unforgivable for somehow and worth just, I don't know, some people are dumb. But the thing is that if you have a large enough community, you're gonna have one or two bad apples, right? And if one of those two bad apples happens to be like fairly popular in the group, then if they turn against you, then everyone in the group has to make an individual choice. Whenever there's stuff involving both of you, you know, it's easier to just kick one of you out, like, and just avoid hanging, like, so you don't deal with conflict and stuff. If you just refrain from inviting one person. I just ended up getting the short end of the stick too often, I think. Oh shit, I forgot what button jump was for a second. Well, yeah, there's always sections of the group, like various subsection or subsystems, you know, within the group. The thing is that I was kind of nomadic in the sense that I wandered between like subgroups even, and I spent more time with some versus others, or I ended up, you know, I see. Man, I had a good feeling when I started the stream. I totally thought I wouldn't get emotional. I was like, oh, maybe I can do a Jump King or a Zatsurani stream. I've been feeling good like all day. Like, why would I feel emotional now? So much for that. Yeah, it was rough. I don't know. I don't really mind it too much, like crying in front of people. Like, it doesn't bother me much. I mean, some people might call me a crybaby, but honestly, like I've never been like really I've never really gotten too much flack for crying in response to things. Yeah, I'm suddenly like super tired or getting there, but I'll try to go on for at least a little while longer. I feel like I need to dilute my water. Emotional moments tend to do that. But yeah, I just have fucked up so many, like, I don't know, things where just people like ended up hating me forever that like it's gotten me paranoid of just like and the thing is that these weren't just any people either. They were like basically my best friends at the time. It happened it happened like a couple other times, but like those weren't as bad because they were kind of like it was kind of like isolated, you know. But there were two in particular where it was literally like, well, it was actually three people, I guess, because one person took another person with them. But basically, like, you know, three of my like previous best friends just did a 180, and suddenly I was public enemy number one, and it's just made me so reluctant to open up and trust people unless I know that they're not like the type of person that will just up and do that, you know. And even then I'm still like constantly like in fear of like I don't know, I'm just like constantly in fear I'm gonna say the wrong thing and fuck up and then you know, my Oshus will hate me. I don't know if I could take that again. That's why I really want to find like a good group that hopefully sticks, you know? Please continue. My drawing isn't done yet. Please continue with the emotional moment or the stream. I'm probably gonna stream for a little while longer still. I'm not very good at dealing with sensitive things, so I tend to keep my mouth sealed lest I accidentally say something bad. I mean, that's probably a good policy, honestly. It's hard because I want to speak freely, but at the same time, you know. I don't know. I mean, I just need to give it time. It's just so hard. Like, I don't know. I don't know about how much time I have to give it. I know, like, the kind of, like, maximum time I might have to wait. But I have, like, no clue how this month is gonna go. It's, like, it's kind of hard to figure out how I'm gonna plan this month. Like, I didn't know, I was trying to work on my schedule today and I did some clipping. But, I didn't know about, like, what I should do, like, about my schedule, because some things are up in the air, and, there's a lot of games that I have been meaning to catch up with that I haven't played in a while. Like, I haven't played Elden Ring in a good while. There's also, like, other new games I want to try out, like Splatoon. Although, I can't really, like, buy anything until, next month. If you don't feel like continuing, that's completely fine too. Oh, it's fine. I'll continue. I don't know. You also need to pay for online to play for Splatoon 3. I'm not really worried about that per se. Might already be paying for it, I'm not sure. What do I do? Sorry, I'm at a loss for what to talk about. Thank you, Sean, for the $20 super chat. Hello again. Good luck with this evil game. Thank you. Although I don't consider it evil. I consider it therapeutic in a way. Because it's very... There's not really any RNG and you know what you're getting into. Did you guys notice I have a new sound now though? Yeah, it makes you cry, it's evil. And even if it doesn't make you cry during the game, so it's evil by default. But there's a lot of games that did Fuga make me cry? Lol, I'm getting like content IDs for some of my Fuga streams like so many months down the line. I'm just weakly affected by like emotional, sentimental stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I have the... the urge to play anything else instead of or in addition to Jump King. Talk about pancakes? Pancakes. What's that one song? Pancakes, making pancakes. I forget. It's that one adventure type song. It was about making pancakes. I haven't made pancakes in a long time. I like waffles more though. I think waffles are just superior in every way. I prefer the Abigail pancake song. I think I've heard that one before. I don't know, I'm wondering if I just need to have a good pancake, but they're always so like... They're always either too dry or too sweet. And I like waffles because like at least they're crispy and... Ina sung it? Did she really? I've missed so much stuff from my Oshi, it's not even funny. Although I did get, I did interact with Tenma a little bit today. That was pretty great. After her Slay the Spire stream. She reacted to one of my things in Discord and then yeah, she reacted to something and then I was like, oops, I should have used full power there. I was like, oh, an emote from my Oshi Bless, and then she was like, "Oh, but you have a plug. I have the Pippa plug next to my name, because you can't like have multiple of those tags. You know, you have to pick one. And for a long while, I didn't pick one. I just went without like there's like an icon that is next to your name." Depending on like who you pick. Well, I mean it didn't it wasn't like bad or anything. I mean I just said that I had Oshi Daisange in HoloLive and 3 and Face Connect. It was actually fairly recently when, like, if you notice, like, in the past, I mainly just said that, you know, I had 3 Oshi, right? And that's my... But I decided to add 3, you know, to have my Face Connect Oshi and call them my Oshi because it's not like I value or appreciate them, like, less than, you know, my HoloLive Oshi. You know, I feel like a lot closer to my Face Connect Oshi. You know, they're more I don't know, and in a number of ways, I don't know, they're more relatable to me. But I don't know. Anyway. Oh my god. We're almost back to the start now. But I got a head pat and I saved a screenshot of that, so I'm happy. I actually ordered Tenma's birthday merch. I'm gonna hang the Tenma Daki on my wall and so she can judge me and motivate me. I kind of fell out of like collecting merchandise and figures for a long time. But now that like, I don't know, I can collect my favorite VTubers that also like motivate me. I feel like I can justify it more because it also like motivates me. So it pays for itself in a way. Print the screenshot, frame it, and put it on your mantle. Well, I'm hoping that, you know, I can have like nicer or more interactions with Tenma and the others in the future. I just don't know if that's gonna happen. Well, I don't know if it's gonna happen for sure at all, or if it's gonna happen soon, if it does happen. So I can just be hopeful, and you know, and there might be the occasional interaction in chat or here or there or whatever, who knows. I'd say it's fair to have your Oshi split by groups, might be better that way. I mean, yeah, like, I like a lot of VTubers, but like, you know, I try not to, like, calling somebody my Oshi is not something that I take lightly, you know. I don't know, like, you're not gonna see me like just be like, it's kind of, to me it's kind of like a commitment, at least for how I use Oshi in a way, you know. It's kind of like it's like I've decided that you know, you're worth sticking to. I mean, yeah, like if Ina like started becoming like a mass murderer or something, I might consider my Oshi again, but I don't know. Part of them being my Oshi is that I've gotten familiar enough with them and evaluated them to the point where I have a good sense of who they are as people, and I've decided to support that, you know. Maybe she has a good reason. I mean, yeah, maybe. Not like Itachi, like spoilers for Naruto, but not like Itachi like end up having like good reasons or something. I don't know. For the for that whole like genocide thing that he did. Well, quote unquote good reasons, I don't know. I see. That reminds me of Tropic Thunder. She isn't my attention, I'm gonna assume that was in reference to Itachi. I see, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, it's like I feel like Oshi is not something that I would just casually like pick up and drop and like, oh, you know, you're not gonna catch me being like, oh yeah, him is not my Oshi anymore. No, it's you know, Pakora, because I just decided, you know, to the whim to be Pakora, you know? Like, yeah, I don't know, like, I decided on this rabbit instead. I mean, there was a time that I was a member of Pakora's channel for a little while, but I never like called her my Oshi, and I don't know. I don't like Oshi politicking. I just think it's good as like a way to get in, to understand somebody, you know. Telling people who my Oshi are probably tells you a fair bit about me. I collect figures of things I like. Figures are expensive, yeah. That's the thing that sucks about them. I have a lot of figures that I bought in the past that I haven't put up, and I have been buying figures, but only specific VTuber related ones. Like I have you know, Caillou, Mio, and Corone Nendoroid coming in the mail sometime like next year. I think they're coming. I don't know. Gunpla usually earn? Oh yeah. I like figures though, and I think it'll be fun that like once I get my Caillou and Mio and Corone figure, I'll be able to do fun stuff since they're Nendoroids and put like and put whatchamacallit, putting like Madoka's body on Okayu's head, or vice versa. So like, you know, you want to see what Madoka looks like in Okayu's outfit, you know, stuff like that. Or Okayu as ultimate Madoka, you know. I don't actually think I have regular Madoka. I just have ultimate Madoka. But I'm hoping that, you know, some of the pictures I take maybe get around, because, I don't know, they might be fun. Other people might do it, but, you know. Who knows, maybe Okayu will even notice me. Or retweet my, my picture. Who knows? Oh, I used too much power there. Ugh, I need... I want to fill this with a little bit of tap water because we need to dilute it, but I don't like our tap water. This should be fine. Hold on one second. Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna make much in the way of progress today. I haven't even gotten to the snow area, but that's fine. I kind of just wanted to play a little bit of Jump King to blow off steam. And I always appreciate you guys' company, you know. And I'm glad you guys appreciate my company. Sometimes I feel like I can't leave you alone, take that as you will. Oh, there's a number of ways to take that, I guess. But I'm glad to have you around and glad to have your service. I don't know. I couldn't decide like what I want to stream like this week. I wasn't even like I was initially planning on having like a Strive stream on Friday, but I'm wondering if it's like too soon. I spent a good time like clipping my own in the last Strive stream, but like my eyes were starting to gloss over after a while watching, and I have a hard time figuring out like what stuff to include and what stuff to take out. So it's like and there's a lot of content to sift through, you know, even in the course of just like a 2-hour Guilty Gear stream. Yeah, and editing is not easy, so I feel like I've done a pretty good job at I've done increasingly better jobs at the editing that I've done, including one that I'm particularly proud of recently that I can't really share. Although I might be able to show off to some capacity here and there. We'll see. Sometimes it's hard to cut out anything. Yeah, I know, because you want the whole thing, but you can't include everything, sadly, you know. I don't know. I cut out a lot of stuff at times. Like I'll usually narrow it down. I'll just get like roughly around the areas that look most interesting, and then I'll just put them in a timeline, all back to back, and then the segments that I picked out that looked interesting or had interesting parts. And then I'll just start cutting, and I'll like aim for a certain amount of minutes or whatever, you know. Cause the thing is that like, you know, the longer and less driven your video is, the harder it is to make a big impact. And stuff that you find interesting or like relevant or significant to include might lose their relevance or significance when watched by other people. So you have to kind of pick and choose like what's gonna like stand out the most to the people that you're trying to aim to, you know. I'm not sure how that's gonna work with me. Honestly, my plan tonight is probably after this stream, I'm gonna lie down a little bit, take as much napping or as many naps as I can, and then after that, work on like Guilty Gear clipping some more. But yeah, I might do like a Friday stream, I think. A Friday Guilty Gear stream. I just don't know what else I want to like schedule this week for sure. Look forward to seeing the clips eventually. I should be able to get something out like soon, like within the next day or two. I resist the urge to put out like small little blips here and there, because I want to produce something like bigger and more, a little bit more fleshed out, you know? Because I realize when I'm watching like other good VTuber clips, I notice that like it'll be like this person talks about this or says this, and sometimes they'll include like other stuff that's like doesn't have directly to do with the topic, but is like stuff that's still funny but like would have, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I need to get better at, like drawing, singing, video editing, tarot, TCGs. Getting better at Go would be nice. If I could get to like 1 done. That would be cool. What else? In a shorter span of time, I need to play Grand Blue some more, because Flash Gala just happened and new characters came out and the One Piece collab's going on. So many things to do, perhaps too many. Oh, yeah, I feel that. I heard that Luffy is top tier, on top of being a 5-star at release. Wow, really? That's insane. What element is he? Light? Or his name is Luffy, right? Fire? Oh man, Fire Guild Wars is coming up. So I wonder if he'll be relevant for Fire. Shit, I need to hit the event even more now. Like, there's actually a lot of like stuff in Granblue I can catch up on, but I've been like so focused on like other VTuber stuff that I haven't like really been VTubing and move stuff that I haven't really like had the time or attention or effort to spend on Granblue, so I've been kind of avoiding it. Oh, we made it. Alright. Okay. this area is not too bad actually. See, I can get the whole thing in like one go without not really messing up. That was a mess up right there. I need to jump at the right time, like when it slows down. Oh. There we go. A little bit, okay. Got it. Next up. Movie's a 9.6 according to Game With. Oh, that's not that high. 9.6 is like these days 9.6 is like, cause what the fuck? Oh, cause the wind blew me up. These days 9.6 isn't even like that amazing. It's like decent, but like there's like so many like I mean, that's pretty high though. That is still pretty high. I wonder what niche he fills. Does it say what niche he fills? Like, what does this kit do? I don't see it fits based on gear 2 and some of his other abilities. I'm looking forward to getting a water softener. Maybe more filters. I don't know. I wanna have good sources of water, but water softener will help. Generally gets stronger the more turns pass. He has a lot of skills that do direct damage. Okay. Is he good on full auto? I imagine he probably is. That's cool. I will have to take a look at him. I think I'm gonna stop though here. Well, we can go to Zatsudan for a little bit, but so we can end to music. But give me 1 second. What? Shit. Let me fix that a little bit. I guess it's still raining. We can consider it still raining. Hold on, let me... oh. Okay, now we need rain sounds. I need more rain. Rain sounds. There we go. Alright, let me put chat back on screen. I'm now on hour 5 of my drawing and the end is still not in sight. Oh wow. That's a long drawing. That's honestly part of the reason why it's like difficult for me to draw like nice or really good stuff is it's hard for me to keep that focus for that long to see it through. Like there's so much you can do to make it better. And yeah, it's difficult for me. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out to my late stream as always. I guess it is pretty late, so I think I should probably go to bed soon. I feel like this stream is just gonna be kind of like a schedule a light week. I mean, I might put up like 2 or 3 streams, but like this since my move was this week, and you know, I've other stuff I'm on my mind I'm worrying about. I'm just gonna let myself take it easy and not like necessarily do too much. So you probably won't see much in the way of like 2 streams a day from me this week. But I'm sure I'm gonna get fired up pretty soon. Once I've had a chance to recover and stuff. You know you're not for the next hour or so, yeah. I don't know, I'm getting a little tired, and I'll probably nap a little bit and then get up and then work on clipping. Might be good. You've been on a rather emotional streak for a bit now. I mean, yeah, it's just I have a lot of feelings. I can't help it. I don't think it's like necessarily like too even though while on one hand it is disruptive, on another hand it's not disruptive, because I feel like I bounce back pretty quickly, and I also am not like, I don't know, I don't really get like irrational or anything. I don't think. Some of my thought processes might become a little irrational, but I'm like identify those. But I mean like I just can't help it. Like this means like the stuff that I'm like doing and the stuff that I'm trying for is like means so much to me. And it's like I've searched, I went my whole life like searching for my like true passion, you know, and I feel like I finally found it, and it's like I've just wanted to like, you know, pursue it as hard as I can. And so I have a lot of feelings. And also not just like the fact that it's my passion, but like, you know, I can pursue my passion with other people who are positive and you know, can be fun to befriend and stuff. Anyway, that's enough about that. Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to, I don't know, I might schedule another Strive stream. I have to like figure out like the best thumbnail to make, but I'll have to think about it. I got a lot to think about. So yeah, I'm not gonna have a stream at any time besides like 2, 4, or 11, or maybe 1, I guess. So at least you can somewhat expect my possible streams at certain times of the day, even though I haven't been able to announce specifically what they are lately, because yeah. Oh, that's funny. That reminds me, I heard that there's like a real life Gungi, that one game that they played that you can buy. I really want to buy that at some point. That would be a cool game to have. Salt eating a cheeseburger, yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't see that. Next chapter volume is releasing soon. Really? For Hunter x Hunter? Interesting. Huh. Honestly, I've been thinking about just like going back through the series and either like watching it again or checking out the manga, because I like forget like what happened. Honestly, I forget so much. Like, it'd be nice to get reacquainted with stuff, but it's like, where do I find the time? Like, I don't know. And it's funny because I even have time, more time than most people, but like I just have so many things I want to do that like I don't understand. I never really understood how people can be like, oh, there's nothing to do. I'm like, how is there nothing to do? I can sort of understand when people say they're bored sometimes. Like sometimes there's just nothing you feel like you wanted to do that is available to you. But to say like there's nothing to do is just like feels like you're not trying. Like, if you're going to do it, be prepared for more text and image in some part. In what? Hunter x Hunter? I mean, that's fine. Oh, what time is it? I say I'm bored a lot nowadays. I've opened up to being able to say that I'm bored a little bit more often, but generally I'm not the type to get bored too much. It's more like I don't have the energy to do anything that I want to do. And the only things that are available for me to do are things I don't have the energy for or don't want to do. So Rolling has entire pages of text card, my brothers. It's like a light novel at that point. Anyway, yeah, I've had like exhausting some days. So I think I'm gonna end the stream for now. I do appreciate it as always. Thank you for putting up with me, and not being weirded out by me getting like emotional so often over stuff that I can't fully talk about, but I think most people have an idea of what I might be referring to. And once again, thank you, Sean, for the super chat earlier. I do greatly appreciate it. And that also helped me test out the sound, because I wasn't sure if it would work. I'm still not sure if I need like Stream Elements open. I had to do it through Stream Elements. I don't know if I need Stream Elements, the browser thing, open or what, but at least it seems to work just fine, so that's good. Anyway, thank you all for coming. I do appreciate it. I can't say for sure when the next stream is, but if I do know when the stream is going to be, I'll put it up as soon as I can, and I'll make a mention of it on Twitter. And if you're curious, you can always just check around when I normally stream on Twitter or wherever, and who knows, maybe I'll surprise you. But I am also like trying to take it a little easier, so yeah. Anyway, thank you all once again. I'm gonna cut to the ending screen, even though I still need to draw a new ending screen or figure out something, because I honestly might wait until like next month, but I might draw something in between, like something silly, who knows. But I wanna have a nice thing for my ending later. Anyway, that's it for me. Have a good night, and wait, what? Oyakumi nasai. Yes, oyakumi nasai, everybody. Take care. Bye bye.